This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates, and to NASA, and to the entire world. But I'm still alive. Surprise.
Our first interview, as many years as I've been covering film, this is our first time to talk. So
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
And what a movie to kick it off with, us talking. Houston has a huge part, in The Martian, of course.
As they should, yeah.
Did you come to Houston at all getting ready for this film?
No, I didn't. Jessica did. Jessica went. She spends most of her time up in space in the movie. I'm stuck on Mars for most of the time, so.
What did you learn, working on this film? Not just, of course, survival techniques, but anything astronaut related?
Well, I learned how to grow potatoes. I really did, because it's a big part of the movie is he sustains himself by growing potatoes. And so in order to shoot that, we actually had to grow potatoes. So one of the sound stages in Budapest where we shot basically turned into a potato farm. And we had potatoes at various stages of growth, depending on what we needed for each scene. So all the stuff of planting the potatoes and growing, that's all real.
Do you think this is going to kickstart, an interest in science? I know a lot of the young people are going to see this, everybody actually, and be like, wow, all of a sudden, let's...
I hope so. When I first talked to the writer about it, he described it as a love letter to science. He said, that's what I really want it to be. And it's a very uplifting, optimistic movie, and I felt like the headlines are pretty grim right now. Like that's a nice thing to put out there, something that has a lot of hope in it, and so I'm hopeful that it'll catch on and people will like it, and it is that love letter to science.
Final question for you. Will we get a shout out Houston, Texas when the awards start coming out?
Definitely. You can't do this without Houston, right?